20th, and I promised you that I would be back once a month to do an Office Chronicle update. Spring has sprung, allergies are in full bloom, but more importantly, Jesus is still in the blessing business. There's so many great things that have been happening. I can't wait to share with you, but whomever is sending people to the building, slow down. Slow down. We've had to revise our open hours. We've had to extend the hours that we stay open. We have had to take intentional lunch breaks. Things are just happening. Good Friday, again, sponsored by St. Andrew's Bridge Builders. And with the support of the congregation, we were able to do an amazing free food giveaway for our community. St. Andrew's and St. Paul, Catonsville, Pastor Alms, they supplied so much protein. It was crazy. When we pulled up with the truck of fresh meat that we shopped for the morning, the line was about 2 blocks long. So we were anticipating God to show up, but God showed up in a major way. So we ushered in the great weather, but more importantly, last Wednesday, it was either last Wednesday or last Thursday, we did a prayer walk. Pastor Sorensen and myself, I decided that it was time. Some of the earlier seeds that were planted in Sandtown are still bearing fruit. And God reminded us that Sandtown is still fertile ground. So we needed to get out there and meet the people where they are and ask them, did they want prayer? And after like the third yes, my heart just started singing. The blood still works. God is still in the blessing business, and we can still do this. Yeah, you, me, you, all of us, we can still do this. What I want you all to understand is the conservativeness, let me not say the conservativeness, but where we are as a country, I understand that people are kind of holding on to what we do have because we don't know what tomorrow will bring. I am asking you to step out on faith and continue to give. These are the times that we need you, because without you, we run the risk of losing our footprint in Sandtown. And as we have seen, as we know, Sandtown needs the center at 1500. Sandtown is right at the cusp of understanding how great God is and how much God loves them. And in order for us to continue to do that, because that's ultimately the goal, outside of all this stuff, yeah. But more importantly, we want people to know that living in Sandtown is not a sentence because they've done something to tick God off, that God is with them always, right? In always. So now is the time for us to really step out on faith and say, we understand what it looks like, but we're going to give regardless. Without you, we run the risk of losing our footprint. So I'm going to leave you with something down here. Take a look below, right there. Take a look at some amazing pictures of our prayer walk last week. Our pastors were joined by members of our workforce development program and residents of our community. And it was amazing. Our next prayer walk is April the 30th at 11 a.m. I would ask you to link hands with me and join me in prayer. As you see, I'm fighting something, allergies or something, but nonetheless, I'm still here because God never promised me peaceful. He said he'll be with me in the midst of. So with that, I stand in God's promise, and I stand believing that God can do all things but fail. Just like God can do all things but fail. Weapons will form, but none will prosper. Until next time, bye.